is nothing but movement of people and goods from one place to another. So primary need for the transportation is economic, so that whatever the transportation available in the country, I can say it will build the economy of the economy of the country, of that country. So transportation is very important in that regards. And coming to the travel is mainly for a trade or commerce or for our daily lives, and travel is for exploration or some personal fulfillment, like traveling for any recreational purpose or any shopping purpose. That traveling for improvement of one's status in life, like moving to the other places for any attending any lectures or attending any conferences or attending any meetings. Maybe it may be to the another state or it may be to the another country, presenting your ideas and all. Traveling for improvement of one's status in life. Since the existence of human race, transportation has consumed a considerable portion of its time and resources. And also there is an upgradation and always new technologies coming in transportation. And transportation engineering is one of the sub-discipline in civil engineering. You can see some different other sub-disciplines. Among them, transportation engineering is the one. Okay. Next, transportation engineering, the definition. Here I have written some general definition. The application of scientific principle. I will just go to the slideshow. So you can see, so this is the definition. So the application, okay. So you can see the definition, the application of scientific principle to the planning, designing, operation, and the management of transportation systems. So that is important. And coming to the, as I said, the civil engineering is the subspecialty of, transportation is a subspecialty of civil engineering, or I can say a sub discipline of civil engineering. And coming to the transportation system or scope and functional organization. See, a transportation is one of the major functional system in our modern society now. So it is a major functional system in the modern society. So what we can say it as a system is, so in this major, when I say major functional system, so these complete major functional system, if I divide into 3 words, system. First, if I take a system is nothing but what, a whole, which in there are some parts or components. Like a transportation, if I take a whole, it includes all, like roadways, waterways, airways, right? And also railways. So a whole if I take, and if I again I divide it, we'll get some components or categories in that. So it's a system. And functional, next word is functional. What is functional? To provide the services. Like a movement of goods, I can say peoples, I can say services. And that services is very essential for functioning or of the community as a whole, or for functioning of any country, or for growth of any country. Functional. Next, coming to why we say it as a major. It's major because whatever the essential features in the economy and personal lives of people everywhere, it's major. It acts as a major part in each and every life, that is transportation. So I can say transportation is a major functional system. Okay, when I say major functional system, what are the components of this major functional system? Transportation is a major functional system. So transportation system, what are the components in that? We may come across these general 5 components. One is physical facilities like roads, pipelines, canals, or airports, runways, in airports, runways, and all. Okay, and coming to the second component is the fleet of vehicle or movement of vehicles. That will movement of vehicles, vessels, aircraft. That is the second component. And third component is the operating bases. And we can see the different operating bases, like bases and terminals. I can say terminals and terminals for buses. Terminal for buses. When it comes to the aircrafts, there we come across a hangar and apron. Hangar is nothing but where the aircrafts are repaired, and apron is nothing but where the aircrafts are parked. So those are the operating bases and facilities. That is the third component of transportation system. And next, coming to the organizations. Next is a very important, that is organizations. Here what happens in the organization, we mainly come across most of the organization bodies like Ministry of Transport. One of the main important referred document, it is Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, that we say it as MORTH. So that is the most important used documents nowadays. MORTH. Okay. MORTH. Okay, next coming to the last component, that is operating strategies. So operating strategies is nothing but where the vehicle routing, scheduling and traffic control will all be taken care. So that comes under this operating strategies, vehicle routing, scheduling and traffic control. So these are the components of a transportation system. And transportation system in a developed nation, when we say a developed nation, what all we have to consider? We have to consider that whatever the transportation system available in the developed nation, it should be always controlled or maintained periodically, so that there will be no disturbance to the community or the country. Next, Indian roads. So here in the Indian roads, this is a slide actually I got from some of my previous lecture which I presented for 4th year. So maybe I not changed the number. Maybe the number now, the road network present in the India may be changed, but the Indian roads will stand at a position of 3rd in a world. So here I mentioned some number. You can see 3.314 million kilometers. So this was I think so maybe about 2 years before. Maybe now the number has been changed. I will update the same in next coming session. And I can say it as India road network stands in 3rd position in world. Okay, and these are one slide which I got, one photo which I got while attending some of the our faculty programs. So now of the present ongoing highway projects in India, where it is going on, like you can see the states, Uttar Pradesh. So number of projects are 45, and they have mentioned the budget of that project also here. And later on in other states like Rajasthan, 28 projects are going on, and later on in Gujarat, and later on in Maharashtra, and later on in Madhya Pradesh. These projects, whatever I've mentioned, ongoing highway projects, is now whatever is now going on. And these were all, and these you can see the total road length they are mentioned here, and you can see the Indian map, and wherever this position they are mentioned with this red dots, you can see clearly. And here the overall projects are about how much? 200, and completion by 2019-20 they have given. And I will update on this completion also. And the total project cost they have mentioned is as 1.5 lakh crores. So you can see how much is the project cost. And this all project cost, whatever they are spending, will obviously improve the GDP